Good morning, students. Today our topic is capital market. Okay, so what is capital market generally? It is the place where buyers and sellers can interact. Okay, so can communicate with each other and transact for financial securities. What is financial securities? Examples are shares, debentures, and debt instruments. Correct. So capital market will be generally for long term debts. Yes, that is for a period of more than 1 year. So that is capital market. Okay, so we have two types of capital market. One is primary market and the other one is secondary market. We will see it in detail in the next slide. So what is primary market? Yes. So it is the place where the securities or shares are issued for the first time. Yes. So whereas in case of secondary market, it is the offering of trade which has been already issued. This is like a second hand market. Okay. So next one, primary beneficiary is the issuing organization. So what is issuing organization? It is the company which is offering the shares or debentures. So they will be the primary beneficiary. Beneficiary is nothing but the benefit holder who is going to get benefit out of issuing. Correct? The next one, in secondary market, it will be with the investor or shareholders because it is an already processed shares. Correct? So when who will be having this rights? It will be with the investors or shareholders. So only they will be getting benefit out of secondary market. Okay, and the other point is the primary motto or the objective of the primary market is to raise funds, increase funds. But whereas in case of secondary market, we have to increase the capital appreciation. Okay, so the main motive will be in case of primary market, it is to increase the funds, basic funds, whereas in case of secondary market, the primary motto will be to increase the capital appreciation. And one more thing, so when the securities or shares are issued for the first time, we call it as initial public offerings. We call it as IPO, that is initial public offerings. Whereas in case of secondary market, it is the place, I told you right, it is the place where all second hand products, the products in the sense shares, debentures and securities exchange happens. So this is the place where trading of securities already offered to the marketplace. Okay, clear? Moving on to the next slide, we will see functions of capital market. So first point, savings and capital formation. So what is how the functions of capital market is enabling saving and capital formation? See, through capital market we have various types of securities. Yes, so those securities help to mobilize savings. The surplus fund we will try to save in a particular sector by the general individual or corporate or government. Anybody can save the surplus funds. Yes, so that will happen in capital market. So through which we can accelerate or increase the capital formation of a whole country. Yes, so this is the primary point. Next one, we have permanent capital. As the existence of capital market, it enables the company to have a permanent capital. So it enables to raise funds. We saw right, it enables to raise funds for the company. So this enables them to have a permanent capital. Okay, next one, we have development of backward area. So how capital market is going to develop the backward area? So how it will provide funds? Yes, so it will provide funds for basic projects that need to be developed in a backward area. So basic facilities, basic project that can make that backward area to a developed one. Yes, so these long term funds and projects will be taken care by capital market in the backward or rural areas. This is a main project of any type of government. Correct? Next one, easy liquidity. So what is easy liquidity? How See, with the help of secondary market. Yes, secondary market is nothing but where the second hand goods are taking place. So in this type of market, investors can sell their products in the sense shares and debentures, and convert them into easy cash or liquid cash. Easily they can convert those shares, can sell their shares and convert that into easy liquidity cash. Correct? So commercial banks allow investors to withdraw their deposits and convert it into easy liquid cash. And the last one we have proper channelization of funds. So what is proper channelization of funds? So this ensures effective utilization, effective usage of funds in the interest of general public. Yes, the prevailing market price of security can be, yield to the public to their funds in a particular company. So which enables proper, we can have a proper utilization of funds where the requirement is. So there we have to use the funds, correct? So through capital market we can have a proper channelization of funds. Moving on to the next slide, we will see few types of financial institutions. First one, venture fund. So what is venture fund? See, it is the capital financing where it is designed, especially to improve or encourage new innovative project ideas. So this is the main motto of venture fund institution. So these type of institutions, so what is their function is like, they have to provide funds to the people who is having a new and innovative project idea. So these type of institutions bring into force the high technology projects. Yes, highly technically projects that is not being supported by any other commercial production. So these type of venture fund institutions try to encourage them. Next we have mutual fund. Mutual fund is nothing but it is the channeling which tries to facilitate small investors. It facilitate is nothing but to encourage small investors. So the amount might be very less. So those type of investments are also very important for the government. So a mutual fund job is to encourage small investors into avenues of productive investment. So this is called mutual fund. The next one we have factoring. Factoring is nothing but it provides financial accommodation for the sale of account receivable. So what the job of factoring institution is to collect the debt book, yes, on behalf of the client, and they will try to collect the amount from the consumers. So instead of the companies doing it directly, factoring institutions collect the book debts. They act as a third party and try to collect the amount from the customers on behalf of their clients. So this is called factoring. Moving on to the next slide. So I have tried to explain, already I have explained venture fund, mutual fund and factoring. So other 2 points we have over the counter exchange of India. So over the counter exchange of India, that nothing but, so here the trading of securities happen over through a electronic counters throughout the country. So that is the motive of over the counter exchange of India. So these type of financial institutions allow electronic counters throughout the country where both investors and the buyers can meet only through the electronic way and get their trading done. Yes. So next one we have National Stock Exchange of India. So this is we can also call it as NSEI. So this was established in the year 1992. So the main aim of this exchange is to provide nationwide electronic screen based scriptless and floorless trading system of securities. Yes. So in order to avoid paper waste, and in order to Say the environment. This was established in the year 1992, where we can have scriptless and floorless trading system in securities. Yes, so hope everybody is clear with the concept of capital market. So any doubts, you can get back to me. Thank you.